Hello and welcome back to another video on the channel and a start of a new series called How Monoposto YouTubers Drive. And as you can see, I'm in one of the SPARKSYT15 videos. I asked for his permission, and by the way, next time you use his video in your video, please ask for his approval. But today I'm not going to watch the whole My Career playlist. No, I'm not here for this. So here is the story behind this series. So I really enjoy analyzing all sorts of things like tables, graphics, even people on the street, and I came up with this idea last night. So I thought it would be good to actually take a look at some of the YouTubers' videos and try to analyze them. Like, where do they usually break and turn? Well, and this is part 1 of the series, and it's about Darren. It's about SPARKSYT15. Today, maybe we will reveal some secrets. Why is he so good at Monoposto? Be sure to watch until the very end, because we're starting this research of SPARKSYT15 driving style. So I basically have 3 videos from 3 different versions of the game, which is Monoposto 2021, 2022, and 2023. So right now we are going to, well, sort of analyze the first corner of the Spanish track. First of all, we have this 336 kilometers per hour top speed. Somewhere around, well, we don't have these 150 meters tables, but I think somewhere around 100 meters before the corner is the breaking point for Darren. And the speed drop is already quite big. 304 kilometers per hour. And the breaking point is followed by the turn-in point, already at 258 kilometers per hour. And we can already make one conclusion. Yeah, I think some of you brake right at the apex or maybe somewhere around it. But Darren brakes really early, and that is very interesting for me and for you, hopefully. And all of this braking, you can see that the brake pedal is pressed even on the apex. So we go below 200 kilometers per hour, and you can see at what point Darren can actually accelerate. It's just insane. Now through the next left-hander, through this long right-hander, and here, again, brake early, and then get on the power as early as possible to gain time. We'll actually see if this technique works in the later versions of the game, because the handling here in Monoposto 2021 was much simpler than even in Monoposto 2022. Not talking about the latest version of the game, of course, because imagine pressing the gas pedal right now in the Monoposto 2023 without anti-spin. You would just spin out and end the race in the wall. So we have the short summary of the Monoposto 2021, let's go and compare this info with Monoposto 2022. The top speed is now around 330 kilometers per hour. Did the car just become heavier? Well, anyways, the breaking point is very close to the one we had in Monoposto 2021. Let's now look at the turning point. It is somewhere around here, 234 kilometers per hour. Pretty solid speed, I must say. Now we can see the first difference. So a year later, Darren stopped braking at the apex. And look at the speed difference as well. 202 in the Monoposto 2021 video and 175 here. And let's compare the acceleration points. Yeah, because of the difference between these two versions of the track, it's not very clear, but the acceleration point is about the same. Okay, so now let's see a different corner, which will be this hairpin. So again, the breaking point is here. It's also a blind corner, and the speed is 280 kilometers per hour. And because of the nature of this corner, the turn-in point is very late, but at the same time we have that speed, which is barely above 150 kilometers per hour. And I think here Darren actually missed the apex because of his old tires, but thanks to this low speed, he was able to correct it on the exit and continue the race. Right now we're finally switching to Monoposto 2023, and I'm really curious how the new handling and physics will affect, driving style of SPARKSYT15. Well, here we are. Then 299 kilometers per hour is the top speed as Darren approaches turn 1. And I think the breaking point is actually earlier than before. And I said this because we have different handling and physics here. Monoposto players must brake earlier than before. Well, that's not the case with the turn-in point, of course. And Darren turns in on 213 kilometers per hour. We can see the downfall of the speed throughout the versions of the game. So the top speed was in Monoposto 2021, then it became a bit slower in Monoposto 2022. And we saw that the top speed here in the latest version of the game is below 300 kilometers per hour and 167 kilometers per hour at the apex. Also, now you can't just accelerate in a mid-corner. You have to wait at least until the exit to make sure you just don't understeer into the grass. So what we can actually conclude after this video. First of all, SPARKSYT15 is a very experienced Monoposto driver. He has been playing this game for about 3 years now. And I kind of feel that Darren was this good for the whole time. We can only guess where did he manage to learn that technique. I guess that's just his intelligence and knowledge of F1. Of course, if this video didn't cover all the things that I want to include, but I guess this series will become interesting when we'll take a look at someone else and we'll just be able to compare to people. Because right now it's just a series of bold conclusions, like the analysis of braking, turning, and acceleration points. That's it. And I really want to know your opinion about the format of this video. I don't feel it's the best one you can make on this topic, so it's not like I was picturing it in my head. So please help me to get better and share your advice in the comments below or in my Discord server. I will be back with the part 2 of this series, I promise, and maybe even make one more video about Sparks YouTube 15. Who knows, as I love to say. But for now, this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it after all. I was doing it for the whole day basically. And well, subscribe to my channel as I'm really close to 300 subscribers. Don't forget to check my Discord server, and I see you guys next time. Goodbye.